Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. Today I have a preview video for you of an upcoming game called InfraSpace. Now this one is not yet available for purchase, but you can wishlist it and follow it in Steam if you like. If you're familiar with the game Founder's Fortune, then you'll be interested to know that this is being developed by the same developers of that game. They are a team of 3 developers called Dionic Software, and they provided me a copy of their Alpha 1.0 build so that I could bring this content together for you. So thanks to them for that. The developers also wanted me to mention that there will be a public alpha available for everybody to play at some point down the road. You can go to their website now to sign up for that if you're interested. I'll put a link in the description so you can check that out. Now, at the time of recording, I could not find an official trailer for the game. So, right now, we're looking at some screenshots that I pulled from their website. And let me just read the short description in Steam in Steam, and you can go to the InfraSpace store page in Steam to read more of the game description. And then we'll jump into the game and try it out. So, here's the description from Steam. InfraSpace is a sci fi city builder, but every resource you produce has to go through your transport infrastructure. In order to thrive in this solar system, you'll not only have to start mining operations and manage production chains, but also make sure your road network is up to the task. And we'll see as we start playing that planning the roads carefully is indeed a big part of this game. All right, let's get into starting a brand new game and we'll see what this is all about. Okay, it says this is an alpha version. This is not a finished game. It may contain bugs. We are releasing this early versions to players, YouTubers, and streamers so that we can get some feedback on the gameplay and find bugs long before the official release. This version is free. The final game will cost money, like most finished games. With the help of community playtesting, we're trying to make the game good enough to be worth it. All right, not all updates are released to everybody. Right now, we're focused on developing as quickly as possible without providing a lot of support for early playtesters. During alpha, not every update will be released to everyone. Some will only be given to a couple of YouTubers for playtesting. Sorry, this will change when the game is done. And then have fun, report bugs and issues. Please let us know about anything that's broken or annoying. Use our forum or Discord server to contact us. Happy playing. All right, cool. And again, this was an alpha build, an early alpha build that was sent to me by the developers so that I could do this video for you. And this is just a preview video. Again, it's alpha version. This is pre-early release or pre-early access. So we're going to see bugs. We're going to see things that are maybe a little rough around the edges. But I wanted to bring this video to you just to get it on your radar. And if I didn't mention it before, this is being put together by the developers who did Founder's Fortune, if you're familiar with that game. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, I can see right off the bat in the top right there is our little tutorial messages. So let's jump right on that as a start. So it says concrete production for roads. That's kind of our mission. And the first task here is to build a sulfur mine. So look at that. I moused right over the sulfur right there. We have some iron, we have some copper. Let's just take a quick look. More iron, uranium, and then lots of copper. But we saw a couple sulfurs. There's one here and there's one here. Let's just let's see, which one do we want to do? Let's not overthink it. Let's just go ahead and pop a sulfur mine down here. So I'll look at the bottom and I can see there's a bunch of building menus here. Here's mines, and there's the sulfur mine. We've got refinement. So looks like a bunch of factories. Production, more factories. Science, we've got science pack factories. So we're definitely familiar with science packs from the factory games. If you watch factory games on the channel or played factory games, we've got science packs. And miscellaneous is our spaceport. Just run through these real quick. Life support. It looks like it's got food and meat and farms and air processing. Habitats. Looks like there's a few different types of homes. And then services, schools, parks, and arenas. And then we got our roads. And then this debug, I think, is just during development time. That's my guess. All right, let's do the sulfur mine. Let's go ahead to mines. I'll pick sulfur mine. And I'll zoom in here a bit and let's get this placed down. And it looks like, okay, it's changing colors as I get close to the ore. And I can hit R to rotate this. So let me get it kind of looking a little interesting. And it kind of auto rotates on its own a bit. So let's just place the sulfur mine right there. It's going to cost 6 concrete and 1 steel. We'll drop that down. I right click to get off the build menu. And up here at the top left is our concrete and our steel. So it looks like we're in good shape. And our mission that we're working on right now is to actually create concrete. So we'll end up getting more concrete here as we play. Now it says build a sand mine. I'm going to hit the middle mouse button and spin around this way. And a sand mine, we'll go to mines, sand mine, and we'll pop this guy down. Looks very similar to the sulfur mine. And now you'll notice I can place this anywhere and it's showing that it's good to build just by the color of the icon here. So we'll just place this anywhere convenient. How about right there? Okay, very good. So we got sulfur and sand. Now it says build a concrete factory. So let's go to production. And there's a button here for concrete factory. We'll pick that. Probably makes sense to have that nearby these guys. So let's we'll just rotate this a little, and I'm going to drop it down right there. Okay, and now a little icon comes up that says sulfur. I think that is telling us that this building needs sulfur in order to get started. It also needs sand, but it's showing us what it needs initially, and that's sulfur. All right, now it says use roads to connect the mines with the concrete factory. So we'll go to the roads menu. It's here on the bottom right. Boom. And let's go with a 3-lane road to start. And now if you look, the road is kind of floating up above the cursor. We can adjust the heights by using the F and the R key. So I'm going to hit the F key to bring the road down to the Earth here, or whichever planet we're on. And just drag a road down across here. Pretty easy. I'll click to stop it and right click to get rid of the build menu. And then we've got these little default roads here. So I'm going to pick those and just connect all these buildings up. So as I get close, the build kind of snaps in to the building. I'll just click and click, and then right click to stop it. And then we'll connect these guys up in the same way. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now we see trucks are automatically starting to take that sulfur and the sand into our concrete factory. And we'll see that sulfur should disappear. There we go. So now it's got the supplies it needs. And this guy's going to start cranking out concrete. We've already got 2 there in storage. So taking sulfur and sand makes 2 concrete and starts just putting it into its own little storage. Whoops, just hit escape. All right, let's see what's next. Build a storehouse. All right, storage. That might be here in miscellaneous. Yes, storehouse. Okay, we'll pop this guy down. I can probably do it. Let's do it right. Let's do storage right here. And we'll run another one of those little service roads down. We'll go bink to bink, and those snap together pretty nice. And now, hopefully, we'll see these guys maybe taking some of that cement into storage. And let's watch our inventory up here in the top left. There we go. So we're starting to accumulate concrete. So that's all good. What's next? Life support. Build a habitat astronaut. These look like developer variable names, actually. So I'm sure these will get swapped out for more friendly names. Again, this is early alpha build. It's not available to everybody just yet. They're just giving it out to a few playtesters. So, but we're getting an early glance. So hopefully you enjoy getting a look at this. Let's go and do the habitat. So we saw that already. Habitats and habitat astronaut. We're going to find a place to build this. Before I go and select it, why don't we get a road going? Let's do another 3-lane road. I think it just takes concrete. Yeah, it takes concrete, but we're making concrete now. So let's do it. I'm going to hit F to bring that road again down to the surface. It defaults up kind of high in the sky. And I sent that as feedback to the developers as something they may want to consider changing. All right, so we've got our 3-lane road. Let's do a 2-lane road coming off here. And I'm just doing this, whatever, creatively. There's no real rhyme or reason for this. And now let's do our habitat for an astronaut. So we'll go to habitats, habitat astronaut, and we'll just drop this guy right down. Boom. And let's connect up a little service road for that as well. I'll take default road, click on that, click on that. All right, and then this one's telling us this habitat needs food, survival food. So logically enough, the next item in our tutorial here says build a basic farm. So let's go do that. Let's see where that is. Life support, I think. And basic farm is here. This is not too big. Let's go pop it down. How about right over here? And now these buildings, one of the stipulations of the game is that a building can only be connected to a single road. So if you see me not doing multiple connections, that is why. So let's go ahead and take our little, what they call default road, and which I'm probably going to keep calling service road because that's what I think of when I think of these smaller roads. Okay, there's our farm. And it produced food pretty much instantaneously. And here it comes, delivering food to our habitat. So let's see if that disappears. Here's the second truck delivering. Okay, we've got our, it says it's empty. Okay, no, we've got no inhabitants, but we are starting to save up food. See, there is a progress bar here for food. Okay, cool. And now it's saying, hey, I need oxygen too. And what do you know? Build an air processor. That's our next task. Let's go ahead and do that. Life support, air processor. Maybe we can do a row of these like coming out this way. So we'll pop down our air processor. I'm going to take another 2-lane road here and extend it out this way. Boom. And then one of these little surface roads. And snapped that. Okay. And now we are producing what I imagine is oxygen tanks because they're being hauled by truck. And let's see if that oxygen goes away. We are storing it. Let's see if here comes some more trucks. Now I'm noticing the trucks don't ever, they make their delivery and then they never come back out. So the trucks make their trip, they're loaded up, they're sent to their destination, and then they are scrapped for parts. so it's one-way traffic, looks like. And each production building right now is just spawning more trucks. Who knows if that'll be how it is long-term. Not a big deal. All right. Next item, build a spaceport. Let's go to spaceport. What could it be? I'm going to guess miscellaneous. All right, cool. Spaceport. Let's put it over here. Boom. And we can only connect it to one road. Or it can only be connected to one road. So let's go ahead and grab our roads. Little default road, and we'll drop that down here. All right, and there's a truck coming out. And if we click on that, I'm not getting anything. Oh, we've got a task here to reach a population of 17 that popped up. Okay, now it went up from 15 to 16. And now we've got one inhabitant or habitat, one astronaut, basically, inhabitant. And so we're stocking up on the food and the oxygen. And there's our second inhabitant. We've now reached 17. So the tutorial is moving forward. And basically what's happening, if we look here up at the top of the screen, kind of towards the right, it says there's 35 astronauts that are currently waiting to move in. Now it just dropped down to 34. So I imagine they came into the spaceport here and they're waiting for housing, and then they're slowly getting trucked over to our habitat. And eventually, once this fills up, I imagine that's going to stop. Now, this number looks like it's replenishing, right? Because it's back up to 35. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Next, we got to do steel production is the main mission. And the task at hand looks like it's to build an iron mine. Okay, that'll be cool because we've got steel up there. So the iron mine is going to be the first step to getting that. Now, where is our iron? There's some way over here. There's some down here. This doesn't look bad. Let's go do it here. Build an iron mine. Boom and boom. That looks fine to me. And now we got to get a road out there. We need a kind of a heavier duty road. Let's see. That one is a 1, 2, 3 lane. I kind of think of this as a 6-lane road, but I guess it's a 3 lane on each side. So it's called the 3 lane. So we'll go to roads, 3 lane road. I want kind of a big one in case we have a lot of transportation here. Okay, now this terrain looks a little bit hilly. So we're going to have to, let me see if I can adjust the camera angle. Bear with me if that looks a little silly. So let's do this in segments. Do this. And I think that's coming up. Yep. And then let's come around this way. And around and across. And then we'll do our normal. Let's see if we can connect a 2-lane road up to this building. Now, it looks like it snaps in. So let's just do that. Maybe we don't even need to use those surface roads. We'll see how that works. Right now, there's probably no one to use the steel, so we're not seeing any trucks come out yet. All right, build a steel mill. Let's do that nearby. In fact, yeah, let's do that really nearby. Let's see, where would that be? Production, steel mill. Not too big. We'll pop it down over here. I may try and rotate this one a little. And too far. This side. All right, I like it. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's build our roads. So I'm going to do a 2-lane road out of the factory here, out of the steel mill. And it looks like it's not snapping in this time. So let me hit the F key to bring the road down to the surface. Let's see if it snaps. Okay, it looks like it's snapping. So let's go do this. All right, see if we get trucks. There we go. We're getting some steel sent over. And then what I might do, just for fun, is put another little service road. That's a shortcut. Let's see if this will actually snap together and if they take that road instead. I'm just thinking we can keep this traffic off of the main road in case we keep building off of this kind of main road here. Maybe these guys will just stick by here. Okay, this guy's waiting on carbon. Ooh. These trucks are kind of disappearing. Yeah, okay, we've got a little bit of a bug here. These trucks are coming and they're disappearing, and I hope we're not losing resource. Ooh, they're coming back. They're coming back through now. Okay. I'm just watching here. They're kind of jumping across here. Again, it's an alpha build, so there's going to be little issues like this. It's not too terribly surprising. And if I look at the routes that they're taking, it seems like they can't make it up this stretch. Although this guy can come down, they don't seem to be able to come through here. And it might be this little dip in the road here I see that's causing the headache. That guy has no problem going back. So now we are getting trucks coming back out. These guys may be taking steel to storage. I bet that's what's happening. I'm not sure where these trucks are coming, what they're doing, what these guys are even doing, what they're hauling. This guy's coming in. I know I'm getting distracted. Okay, these guys are delivering the carbon. And they're getting the carb. So let me back up and slow down. The steel needs the iron ore from the mine that we just put down, and it needs carbon. that carbon is actually coming from this one little air processor because this guy dumps out oxygen and carbon. So it's sucking in some atmosphere, splits it into oxygen and carbon, and then the carbon is sent on over to the steel mill here. So that's what's happening. Let's see what happens if I take out this road. I'm just going to experiment a little bit. If I go to roads and there's a bulldoze here, let's just see, boom, if these guys decide to reroute. Now, they're probably going to get lost. These ones that were already had pathing set up will probably just disappear. Oop. Yeah, I don't like how they're disappearing there. I think these are our carbon trucks. Are we getting carbon coming in? Let's just keep an eye on this. We'll watch this truck is coming down. Did we get carbon? Let's see. Got two now. Here comes another one. We're down to one. Here comes another one of these trucks. Are we going to run out of carbon or are we actually delivering it? All right, we'll see. It looks like they cannot deliver the carbon. All right. Let's do one more little experiment here and then we'll move on. I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze off this kind of the stuff around this intersection. And let's try it again. Let's grab our 3-lane road. Get that guy. Okay, it could be that the terrain is just kind of strange here. Let's drop this down here. Boom. Okay, I don't see any big dips. And then let's see if we can continue here with the 2-lane road and connect that up. Let's see if that is a little bit better. It's not as, we don't have that little bump in the road now. It may take a second for things to get rerouted. And this guy still has more carbon he needs to produce. Let's see if it's able to produce carbon. I think, yeah, it looks like it's sending it out. All right, let's see how they do now. All right, they like the new road. So a little hiccup in the road construction there was causing problems. Looks like we've got some trucks backed up, though. Now what's going on? Oops, sorry. Okay, now we've got trucks backed up. I think these are our carbon trucks, if I'm not mistaken. So the iron ore is making its way in. That's coming from the other direction. You watch, that iron ore is going to go up. Okay. So like I said, we may see some bugs. I'm going to go ahead and delete that road that's heading into our factory. Boom and boom. And let's just try the smaller road and see if we have any better luck with that. We're getting closer, that's for sure. Boom to boom. All right. We'll let that run. I think we're going to be fine. Let's just double check. Boy, he gets lost right at that intersection, but that may have been one that had the previous pathing. So yeah, a couple of these may just disappear. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's go ahead and build the research lab before we get too bogged down. We'll go to Science Research Lab. And how about we put those right here? I'll rotate a little bit and boom. We'll go with another road. How about a 2-lane? Coming off of this way. I should look and make sure I'm not high in the sky. I am. I got to hit F to get down. Bring that across. Boom. Right click out of that build menu. Pick the default road. Snap and snap. Okay, now we've got a research. Now build a science pack factory 1. Go check here and see if we're getting our steel. Looks like we are. We've got carbon and iron now. So the trucks like that road situation quite a bit better. They're all happy. This one seems to be doing okay. Now, we're not taking any products into this guy. So it could be that these 4-lane roads, it's a problem if you're trying to get product in. But it looks like the product's coming out just fine. And then we've got all these like smaller roads here for all the other buildings that we built. Yeah. So, all right. Science Pack Factory 1. Where do we see that in Science? Science Pack Factory. Or Science Pack 1 Factory, I should say. Let's just put it right next to the Research Center since these guys are all going to be delivering that way. Boom. Right click, get a new road down. Again, I got to drop that down, so that's something they need to fix. Boom. All right, and now this guy needs iron ore, so hopefully some iron ore will come straight down here. Iron ore and carbon. Okay, and it says research electronics. So we got to pick a research. I think what I'm going to do here to speed things up too, I'm going to actually deviate from the tutorial a tiny bit and throw down another air processor. Let's do it. Life support, because I want more carbon. I'm just going to put another one in here, kind of close. We'll swing around and get a road down for that. Boom and boom. All right, so it gets us a little more carbon, and now we got to pick a research. So up here at the top, we've got this little sciencey looking ion kind of icon here. Let's go ahead and click it. And here is our tech tree. And we can see that as we move down the tech tree, we're going to need more of these science packs. Looks like there's a total of 4 possible science packs right now. Again, this is super early game. I'm going to keep mentioning that. So this could change. There could be more. I'm sure all the names here will change. But let's research electronics. I think that's what they wanted us to do. So let's see if I click this. That might be all I need to do. Yeah, look, now is that... Well, let's see if I double click it. So I've clicked it. Let's get out of the research and see what happens. We've got science packs that are now are just getting delivered. And so we've got a progress bar for electronics. And he's waiting on science pack 1s. Science pack 1s need iron ore and carbon. We're producing plenty of both at this point. We should be doing plenty of both. But the iron's got quite a trip to make. And then I'm not sure, we've got 3 of 3 workers on this. I'm not sure if there's a way to beef up production. Maybe that's in the tech tree. Whoops, just hit escape. All right, while we're doing the electronics, why don't we pop down another iron mine right on this deposit and see if that works. And that might increase our iron supply. Let's go ahead and pop them right just like that. And this time we'll stick with the smaller roads. Go for a default road. Snap on there, and I'm going to bring them all the way down to our main road here. Now we'll see what happens if I've got enough workers. I do. I've got 2 workers, and if we look up here, you can see I've got 25 people, but I've got 31 jobs, right? I don't have enough people. So I think in order to increase our population, we got to have more of these habitats, right? Because that's what we saw earlier. We saw people coming from that spaceport and going to the habitat. Now this habitat is full. So let's build another habitat while we're researching the electronics here. And hopefully that'll get us some more workers. Let's go to habitats. Now I'm not sure. I guess we can try some of these. Oh, is it? No, I can't do the other ones yet. I probably need to unlock those. So let's do another habitat for astronaut. And let's see, how do we want to do this so it looks decent? Yeah, let's put one here, and one here. And hopefully I'm not burning through all our resources. We still have 40 steel. Concrete looks like it's kind of slowing down. I'm throwing down probably too many roads. So let's go back to our little default roads here. Boom to boom, and boom to boom, and boom to boom. All right. And now, all right, we're going to need more food for these folks and probably another air purifier. And we're starting to see some traffic. So why don't we put a couple of these? Well, let's get another farm down first. Let's get 2 farms. Life support. Go basic farm. Let's go big. We'll put 2 down. Takes 15 concrete. Again, I'm burning through our concrete, but we need this to get workers so we can scale up our little town here, colony. All right, so they should have plenty of food. And now I'm thinking a couple more air purifiers. If we can do it. Air processor here. How much? These 10 concrete. All right, let's do 2 of them. And then we'll just see how this works. If that gets us some extra people or workers, really, is what we're looking for. Boom. And you to you. I can see there's a little bit of an incline here. So hopefully we'll be all right. Now, these buildings are all going to need workers too. So it may take a little bit of time here to get enough people down from space. We've got 34 astronauts that are waiting to move in. Our population right now is at 26, but we've got 43 jobs available. But hopefully we'll see more people coming down. Yeah, it's gone up to 27. Meanwhile, let's take a look over here. Do we have any workers yet? Okay. Now we've got a message here saying, hey, you finished the tutorial of the alpha version. Congrats. The alpha doesn't feature any end goals, but you can try unlocking the research tree and grow your city until it can sustain families. Hooray! Yeah, let's continue for a bit. Watch some more gameplay here, see how this plays out. Looks like this guy's coming up short on sand. The workers are now down to 2 out of 3. That's why it's showing 67% efficiency. So if I were to drop another sand mine, it wouldn't really help a whole lot because what we're waiting on is workers. So we just did a bunch of construction geared towards getting more workers down. We put down 2 more farms, we put down 3 more habitats, and we put down 2 more air purifiers. I'm sure these will get animations probably over time. We're stocking up on oxygen. We got plenty. Everybody, oxygen looks great. And the food is ramping up. The food is taking longer, I think, because we need more farmers. That's my guess. And then our research, did our research get completed? Let's look at the research tree. So we researched electronics. Let's go pick tech science 2. So we'll work our way that way. So we'll do aluminum mining. We'll see how that goes. Just takes these science pack 1s, I believe. So we'll keep the tech tree moving. And we'll just play for a little while more and see how it goes. We're up to 31 people, 43 jobs. So we need 12 more people to fill all the jobs. How are we doing in space? That one's full. We've got 9 available, another 10 there for 19, and another 4 here. So we've got room for 23 more people. That should, get us more than enough spaces for people than we have jobs. Okay, so it looks like our concrete factory just got another worker. All right, our sand factory now is fully staffed. So hopefully our concrete production will speed up. We're at 76 concrete and 56 iron or steel. And we churned through quite a bit of that, probably by me building these huge roads. And I don't know if we got resource back when I was deconstructing the roads. We'll have to maybe pay attention to that next time I delete a road. We may have lost some supplies just by doing that when I was taking up the roads here. All right, so our research is ongoing. We're not going to get any more tutorial missions. So now it's up to us to figure out what we want to do. We look at the tech tree. We unlocked tech electronics. Let's see if we can figure out if there were any buildings that got unlocked as a result of that. I see a computer factory here, but I can't click it yet. We already knew about the steel mill, and the concrete factory. The mines, eventually we're going to get an aluminum mine. We haven't done copper yet. Yeah, we haven't done copper yet. Let's just see. We'll go through here. Okay, I don't see anything there I can research yet. We have the Science Pack 1 factory. That's moving. We've got all of this, a storehouse, spaceport, and a bulldozer. And I'm not sure how much the storehouse can store. So I put that to the developers, that question as well. Life support, air processor and basic farm, so nothing new there for us. Habitats, no, nothing new. So I don't see anything new. We got the electronics researched, but I don't see anything here. Any buildings that were unlocked. Oh, electronics factory. Well, I went right by it. So it's on refinement. Let's go ahead and plop one of those down and we'll at least learn what this thing is for. I think I'm going to go right here with this one. And then we'll build out another road and I'll chew up more of our concrete. I think that's the 2 lanes, right? Yep. Let's do that. Boom. 15 more concrete. All right, looks like it's starting to increase our inventory of concrete. So let's connect this guy up. The default road. And now it's saying it needs iron ore. Let's see what else it's going to need. Oh, there's our copper. Okay. We got to go get copper. And to tell you the truth, we may need to put another iron mine down. Now, I don't know how long these, how much resource or how much ore is in these deposits. We do have another huge iron ore deposit here. But again, I don't know if they're infinite right now. There's some copper we could use. There's copper way up on this hill that's a little bit less accessible to us. And then, oh, we got iridium. I don't think we saw that. We did see the uranium. Iridium. Okay, eventually we're going to have to mine some of that. Oh, and there's the aluminum. Cool. All right, I think that's coming soon too. All right, but right now we need copper, and this looks like it's it's not real close. We're going to run through a bunch of concrete to get roads out here, but this is the copper. We need to build a copper mine. Let's do it. Oh man, yeah, this is a long ways. I can just tell by how small the building looks. All right, let's pop that down. We're going to have to extend this road. I kind of like the idea of keeping it a big giant road like this too. So let's just see what we can do. I'm looking up here. I notice we have 52 inhabitants now. So all of our jobs are filled. That is a good thing. We are growing. Let's just see how much I'm going to, oh man. Oh boy. We don't have enough concrete to get there yet, but we're going to get there and we're going to use this road. Let's see. Let me just hit the F key, make sure I'm all the way down on the ground. We will just pop this guy. Let me leave myself a little bit of concrete. Okay, we'll get that started at least. The roads build instantaneously, but your inventory is depleted instantaneously as well. All right, let's see. Is everybody moving and grooving here? It's a little bit of a traffic slowdown right at this intersection. I don't know if it makes sense to put, yeah, the roads. We don't have a lot of concrete as it is, but I was going to experiment and put another little road going this way and then over. I can try. Nah, I think we'll just leave that the way it is. So we are getting concrete. This guy is fully supplied and keeping busy. It's possible we need another sulfur mine and another iron mine, just in another concrete factory, just to speed that up. We could do it. How's our housing situation? Full, 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 full. All right. We may need to put down another habitat. Looks like everybody is fully stocked with oxygen and food. So that looks good. Let's see about more habitats while we're waiting on concrete. How much is this going to chew up? Boy, 12 each. I feel like we need to do it. It takes a while to get the population. from the spaceport. So let's just invest the concrete and do it. I think in the long term, that is going to speed up everything as we have more workers. Boom. Then we'll do boom. Hopefully they can get some food over there. Our research continues, I believe. Let's see. Is it finished? Yeah, it has. All right. Aluminum mining has finished. Let's go for tech science 2 just for fun, and we'll see how that goes. And then we can maybe, I'm guessing this is going to allow us to start researching the second science pack. And that the requirements for those science packs probably require more production buildings here, and maybe getting into the iridium and all that kind of stuff. So let's just keep going. We'll see how long we can go here. Just going to hit the research button to close that menu. All right. So copper ore. Boy, our concrete is slow. I'm wondering if we should invest in that before we even bother getting the copper. So why don't we consider doing that? Why don't we put another iron mine and a sulfur mine? Let's do it. Oh, we can only connect to one road. So how can we do this clever? Let's get our sulfur mine down. Again, we just recruited some more people by putting those houses down. So hopefully, or habitats, I should say. So hopefully that'll pay off for us. All right, I'm going to put down a sulfur mine. And so the concrete, is it sulfur and... Oh, that's the steel mill. Huh. I want concrete, and that's over here. We just need sulfur and sand. Whoops. So let's go ahead and do that right here. We'll put down another concrete. Production, concrete factory here. And then a sand mine, as long as we have the resource here. How are we doing? 28. Let's get the sand mine right nearby. And then let's run a road. How about we do a 2-lane through here? Kind of like this. And then we'll join up, maybe. Let's see. Oh, yep, the height is horrible. Let me delete this. So here's our chance to see if we get our concrete back. We've only got 15 now. I'm going to go ahead and hit bulldoze. Hopefully we'll get it back, but I don't think so. So we have 16. Oh, yeah, we don't get our concrete back. So that's a bummer. That's how we lost some concrete before. So we need to make sure that we are... Boy, joining up with this road is going to be a challenge, too. It's up in the sky. All right, let's F this guy. That sounded kind of funny. We will get that guy down to the ground and come across here as low as we can. I might do it in segments. Okay. Come across here. And now I want to kind of come down. Let's do it as just its own little intersection. We'll see if that's smart or not so smart. All right, we're down to 9 concrete. We're going to do default roads. There's that guy. There's that guy. And there is that guy. We have just enough to pull it off within 4 concrete. But now we should have a little bit more concrete production. I think that's worth the investment. We've got more workers coming down. We had 60 jobs available after dropping down these new factories or new buildings, processing buildings. We've got 63 population. While we're racking up concrete here, let's see how our population is doing. 10, 10, 5, 3, and 10. So that just is about to go up to 4, I think. So we've got, what is that? 11 more spaces for people to live. Let's check our research. Yeah, it's 13 out of 20. So that is still coming along. And we can get pretty far on those Science Pack 1s, but eventually we're going to have to learn the Science Pack 2s. And I'm guessing once this research completes, then we'll be able to unlock that and set up a Science Pack 2 building or factory. All right, we've got 26 more concrete. Let's see if we can extend our crazy big highway. And it's not even a highway. I probably should have used that. We haven't tried that yet. But we'll stick with the 3-lane road for now. We're getting closer. We're just not there yet. And we're not hovering, so that's good. And boom, that's as far as I can take it for now. What else can we be looking at? Everybody's good on oxygen and food. Food's a little low, actually. We might need another farm. We're starting to see a little bit of congestion. So that's probably slowing down our production overall. We could run another road through here. But again, concrete, we're short on concrete. So that's kind of our problem. I do want to get more farms down. That traffic should all be coming up. Oh, no, they are going this way. So, uh-oh. Now, I don't know what happened there. So that there is a bug. We lost all of our intersections there for a second, but they came back. Yeah, this is a mistake, right? So I could clean that up a little bit if I just ran a road through here. Let's do it. I know we're never going to get to doing that copper the way I'm going here. I want to see if we can pull this off. Basically, what I'm thinking of doing, this may not look perfect. Default road. I want to take out these default roads. So we'll bulldoze those. Boom, boom, boom. And then we will do default roads to these guys, like this. And the reason being is all of this food traffic doesn't need to head down this way. It can just come up here and feed these homes. So hopefully that will reduce the traffic right here at this intersection. All right, so hopefully we'll see an improvement in the traffic. Kind of looks like it is starting to clear up. So yeah, we spent some concrete, we got rid of some, we spent some, but again, I think that's probably an investment that was worth making. I'm not sure what is coming out here. Oh, it's the carbon. The carbon has to make its way from our air processors all the way down to our steel mill. So that's what's generating traffic there. Looks like our concrete plant is running well. We're up to 66. We're getting real close now. We have the mine. Let's go ahead and extend that 3-lane road a little bit more. We'll head up this direction. Boom. Okay, that's enough. We'll just run a default road from here. Boom. All right, that's our copper. That's what our electronics factory is waiting on. It's got workers, it's got iron, it's just waiting on that copper. So hopefully that will get started. And there goes our trucks, quite a few. Boy, this guy's producing copper pretty quick. All right, look at all these trucks coming out. Nice. All right, looks like our tech may have completed. What's next? Let's stick with Science Pack 1 since that's all we have. And we'll go to microchips, get that selected, get that research started. And let's see if there is a Science Pack Lab 2 for us to do yet. Yep, we unlocked it. Pretty intuitive, very nice. Okay, this guy is our research lab. Now, is there only one of those? Yeah, it looks like there's only one research lab. So I'm guessing all of our science packs will go to that guy. So let's set up a Science Pack 2 factory, and then we'll find out what the recipe is on this guy. And again, I can only have it connect to one road, which is Kind of a limitation. All right, he needs electronics. Good. We've got electronics already going. We just need to hook him up to a road. Boom and boom. Not too bad. Hopefully it's sloped, but hopefully he'll be able to get the electronics he needs. I see trucks coming out of our plant there. Nice. And needs aluminum. Wow, and science pack 1s. So I bet we're going to need more science pack 1 buildings because our research still needs it, and now science pack 2s are going to chew them up as well. All right, we need to get aluminum going. That's probably next. Let's see. It was way over here, wasn't it? Yeah, there's the aluminum. Concrete's at 71. There's aluminum way down there. Anybody closer to this road? There's some iron we could grab here. Maybe a concrete plant over this way with the sulfur. Iron or aluminum. Well, boy, look at this. Iridium's going to be hard to get. It's on the mountaintops. I'm just thinking if we're going to extend a road, it'd be nice to get close to more than just one resource for all that concrete. But the aluminum looks fairly isolated. In fact, I think that's all I've seen. And we can kind of see the edge of the map. There's some way out here. You may be seeing more than I can. I don't see many blobs of aluminum. So we'll have to take what we can get and get that started. Nothing. All right. I may have scrolled by some, but I don't see it. Let's drill in. We're just going to have to bite the bullet and get some road out there. I'm going to continue with this. What do I got here? A 3-lane. Let's do a highway. Let's see. Will this join up? Let's just try it and see. Oh, that looks kind of horrible, right? Why don't we? Let's do a highway over here, and I'm assuming it's going to be a faster. Oh boy, does it chew up the concrete though? I was going to say, I assume it's a faster moving road. But wow, that's pretty pricey. We just don't have the concrete. That'll take forever, right? Look at that. That's going to take like 300 concrete or 250. We've only got 129. Let's give up that. Let's go to, what do we got here? 3 lanes. Let's do the 3-lane and see. Yeah, this takes a lot less concrete. Now I know it's going to be slower. But we can always upgrade with a highway later. We could always yeah, we can always do that later. Let's come around this way. Boom, and then I'm going to break off and come across like this. I don't want to waste too much. I already have. All right, keep on going. We need a little bit more concrete. So let's just wait a couple seconds here. I'd like to get right about here. Let's go ahead and build the mine. Got aluminum mine. We'll put this guy right there. Maybe we run our surface road that way. Maybe it'll be a little shorter. Let's go for road, 3-lane road, and just, I'm happy with that. Then default road here to here. Boom. There it goes. At least our first little truck. Hopefully there's more. So this looks slow. This looks like it mines a little slower. How are we doing on workers? 75 out of 68. While we're out here, why don't we drop down 2 of these aluminum mines? How we doing? We're not missing anything. I just got to get close. All right. Boom. Grab another surface road. Boom. And we'll just come straight down again. All right. It gets the workers instantaneously. Okay, now we're probably going to need to think about more habitats, more farms, and all that stuff. Let's see how these guys are doing on food. That intersection's nice and clear. So what we did helped there. Food's a little low. Oxygen is okay. Pretty good, actually. But food is low. Let's see if we can slap one more farm here. It doesn't look like it's too congested in this area. Pop that guy down. Roads, default road. Boom to boom. Keep an eye on our research. It completed. Let's go do the tech motors. Get that going. Keep the research moving. All right. Not bad. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Just give you a pretty good idea of the gameplay. Again, I'm testing a very early alpha build that was given to me by the developers. But I wanted to get this on the channel. I've been looking at this game for quite a while, actually. I can't remember exactly when I discovered it, but as soon as I did, I reached out to the developers immediately and asked for asked for a review key, and I just got it. I'd say a day ago, and now I've got this video ready for you. So hopefully you can get this on your radar if you like it. I believe you can wishlist this now in Steam. Again, this is being developed by the developers who did Founder's Fortune, which is a pretty popular colony builder game that gets into the individual wants and needs of all your colonists. It's pretty cool. I haven't played that one, but it's got a great reputation, and maybe we'll get that on the channel also. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this game. If you like this kind of video, these preview videos, these early looks, do give the video a thumbs up. That will let me know to do more of them. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of this game. If you'd like to see a Let's Play series of this once it's a little further developed. And yeah, that's it. So for this first look, that's all I've got for you. So this is Glidercat signing off saying I will see you in the next one. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it.